Oh, guys, it's about to go down. Guess what? We are going to Badagry.
Them want to wind them ways. Tell them forward in a ace. But the bang bang embrace, yeah.
Early morning love, she get it good from she rise. But put it on so good and make she shake all she ties. Smile upon her face, me know she pleased with this eye. Coming around to make them gyal a roll out.
Badagry, woohoo!
Night falls softly on the ancient land. Firelight dancing across the sand. Drums awaken the silent air, calling spirits everywhere. Footsteps echo in sacred ground. Old songs rising from the sound.
We Badagrians, we so much believe in Zangoto. Like I said earlier, the significance of this masquerade you are looking at are for two purposes. So the one you are witnessing is the entertainment part.
I want to see the thing. This has been such a lovely experience to be able to return home to the motherland and just see all of this culture and be a part of it. It's honestly like nothing I've ever done before.
Hi, I'm Ada. We just got off the boat and it was such a beautiful welcome. It's so cool and I'm really excited to be here.
Their hands and the shackles around their legs is what we'll be seeing here. And there's always a connection between the sun and the chains around the body of the slaves. When the sun is very, very harsh, definitely the chains around their body will be very, very hot. There will be a lot of wounds around the body of the slaves.
I have a grave here. Somebody was buried in here. His name is called Chief Sumbu Mobi. So during the days of slavery, this man's father took part. He stand as middleman between the whites and the blacks. He will buy a slave from his fellow black and sell to the white people. So it was the white people that nicknamed his father Mobi, because Kola Nut was called Obi in Yoruba. So whenever those white people come around to buy slaves, the man always offered the white people Kola Nut. Spoke with them in Yoruba. He couldn't speak in English, saying Eyin Oyinbo, Mobije, instead of saying my white friend, take Kola Nut and eat. The Mobije that I keep saying to them, the white people started calling the man Mobi. So the family adopted the name Mobi up to date. So this man buried here, he took over after the death of his father. So he is not cool with the business his father was doing. So he worked with the missionary and slavery was stopped through him here in Badagry in the year 1888.
It is a very humbling experience to be able to come here and witness everything that I've witnessed about slavery and to see it firsthand. I mean, in America, we read about half-truths, you know, in our textbooks, but we don't get a chance to see like what it was really like. And today I got that experience, so I'm very grateful.
I had no idea the hardships that our people had to go through, and then 40 people to a room. I mean, on top of the humidity here, close body contact, and just I can't even imagine. So it's like summer times too. So it's eye-opening. I'm glad I get to see it, but I definitely feel for our ancestors. It's a whole different experience.
There's no fan, there's no light in that cell. Just small ventilation in that room. And we have been told that all the 40 people that are kept here, not all of them will survive. Some of them will suffocate and they will die. Williams Abbas, the Seriki of Badagry. This is where he was buried when he died. He died 11th of June 1919. And the man is right here, being buried. It's about 108 years ago now that he died.
When he clamped it, it was like I felt this energy going down my body and it made my knees bulk. And I can't imagine, it was a heaviness, but it was also a fear thing, just to feel it clamp around me. And I can't imagine having to move with that in sync with somebody else, but just the levity of that spirit was overwhelming for me.
The culture, the heritage, displayed is just really amazing.
The history of American slavery, but I think it's a little bit more spiritual and a different experience entirely to sort of go and see the starting point with your own eyes.
I'm enjoying this experience so much. It is educational, it is informational, and it's very intense. Such an impactful experience. I think if anybody did this, their lives would never be the same, forever change, understanding our history in a more comprehensive way.
You kind of just show appreciation for what they had to go through because they literally crawled so we can walk. So this has been a very great experience and learning about the Atlantic slave trade.
The first Western institution in Nigeria also started from this compound over there where that tree is planted today.
My experience at this house was very inspiring. The house is very old and yet it's still standing. And the treaty was very inspiring as well and very well written.
When I couldn't breathe, but the way became a language, only silence understood. Now I'm learning there is courage in admitting I'm not good. I don't need to turn to stone just to make it through. I can let the feeling show and still be true. Forgiveness, Father, forgive me for the bad things that I don't do. Consistency.
Oftentimes we read about these things, we see photos. This being my first time, second time on the continent, but first time in Nigeria, and to experience and see everything that we talked about through the slave trade to being a part of the food, seeing the ceremony and the music and the dancing today. It's just something that's really special. I know for me personally, this is something that I've been wanting to experience. I know it's a big piece of my culture, and just really understanding what Africa has and how I can tie it back to some level of roots. And so very thankful, very blessed.
I just want us to appreciate, it's not a wonder that so many died. It's a wonder that so many survived. And many of us on this ship come from those who survived. Some of us come directly from those who sold us. And even those who sold us were under duress.
This is why I came here. I did my ancestry and I'm from Nigeria, 98%. So I'm very excited for this naming ceremony and welcome home to myself and my ancestors who came here before me. I'm so grateful that they survived and they fought and they lived each day and worked hard so that I could return back here.
Hey y'all, we are at the point of no return. My name is Taraja Echols. I'm coming from Chicago, originally from Milwaukee, and my experience so far has been amazing. We learned a whole lot of new things about the Atlantic slave trade, just like the quarters that they were in, the chains that they were held in. So it's very heartfelt. Right now we are in front of the ocean. We're about to do the naming ceremony and I'm really excited about that.
If a child is born, it's a big joy in that family, whether it's a male child or a female child. Then and again, when that happens, the kindred, the immediate family, and so on celebrates. Everybody runs to my Munyedi has given birth, meaning that my husband's brother has given birth. No matter where you are, you still come back one day. If you don't come, maybe your children, your ancestors will raise one among them who will say, where did I come from? And that will bring back the memories. coming home in God's perfect time. No wonder you were dancing. Guided back to heritage. Amara Chukwu, Chioma, God answered prayer. Chimobi, follow God. Chisom, Sochukwu, Chinonso, Adako, Ijeoma, Amarachi, Chidebere, returning with unfailing faith. Ifeanyi Chukwu, Chinasa, Chiamaka, Ngozi. We hope it transforms them. We hope it gets them to think about life as it relates to Nigeria and how they themselves got taken out of Nigeria and ended up in other countries, Jamaica, Barbados, America, Brazil, you name it. So far it's been wonderful and we're very grateful.
Long at last, feel the rhythm in my chest like a drum that never rests. Every step that I take